What's up, people? I know some of y'all have seen the title to the video, man. But look, man, black women are losing in Atlanta. By no means, don't let them fool you now. They will try to pretend like they all high and mighty, queens, sisters, and all of this other stuff they like to call themselves, but don't believe that. See, I'm out here in Atlanta, and I get a chance to actually see what goes on, and it's a totally different story when you out here in it. But I go to a lot of these sports bars and things like that, and I sit around and I talk to people, man. And brothers ain't coming in with black sisters no more. I mean, at least not the ones and the bars and stuff I go to. They're not coming in with sisters no more. What they're coming in with now? Oriental, white, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it. That's what they coming in for now. And you think about it, man. Just less than a decade ago, the white woman, she didn't look like she used to, like she do now. But now, I'm gonna tell you, man, they're starting to be some of the most sexiest women you can see now. That's my opinion. Classy, very submissive, looking too good, smelling good, hair looking good. I mean, y'all fellas, y'all tell me, y'all out here. I ain't trying to take that from nobody, but I'm just giving you things from my perspective. And it's crazy because the friends and the guys I, kick it with, all of them started out dating sisters and stuff like that. Now, every last one of them is with a white girl. Crazy. And the sisters are always talking about they winning. The problem with a lot of black women today is most of them is so caught up in all of this. I need to start my business. I need to do this shit, do that, and all this horoscope shit, burning sage and all this shit. Man, that stuff don't work, man. That stuff, they try to substitute that for them actually having to get out here and having to date somebody for real. They, especially, fellas, especially, stay away from these manifest sisters. They always talking about they gonna manifest this and they gonna manifest that. Like, that's gonna change happen to actually look good. Or that's gonna change the fact that you actually have to smell good. It's crazy. It's alarming. I seen this more and more, and I'm gonna tell you from my experience. I've dated white girls, especially now, and it seems like it's a big transition. What I mean is, now the Caucasian woman is starting to go after the black man. I don't know why this is a surprise, but it is very true. She's now wanting to be this submissive woman, and she's looking good. She have changed her whole way she look, her body. A lot of them, most of them wear their natural hair. Very little makeup, and they looking good. I know some people probably gonna, have something to say about what I gotta say, but I'm just speaking facts. You don't believe it? Come on to Atlanta. I ain't talking about going in no club like Magic City and all of that. I want you to come on and go to someone like some of these shops at Buckhead or Midtown. Any one of the clubs in Midtown. Beautiful women out there, man. And they are running circles around the so-called black queens. Like, what is the problem? Queens usually win. Queens usually come out on top, but that's not happening. I mean, a lot of the guys I know, they'll date a black woman, but they won't marry one. problem? Somebody tell me what's the problem. And I'm starting to see this a whole lot more often. So it's something that need to happen, something that just need to change here. And the few sisters I talk to, they all have the same attitude. They all have the same I don't care attitude. And whether you believe it or not, if y'all don't want black men, guess what? You don't have to have them, but I guarantee you they gonna reproduce. And those babies and stuff gonna start coming out mixed. They not gonna be fully black. One thing I learned about a man, he's gonna get something. It may not be exactly what he wants, but he always have options for something. And especially out here in Atlanta, I think the last time I checked, the women out here in Atlanta outnumber men almost 10-1. And I try to tell guys, man, don't worry about one woman. She don't want to act right. Go ahead, let her do what she do. But the most important thing is that sisters are trading their priorities and their goals and letting men just run on by. I mean, this is crazy, man. And then they really don't want you to be bothered with them. Fellas, leave them alone. Leave them alone. I promise you. What they think gonna happen ain't gonna happen. I guarantee you. Just a matter of time. Time is the best teacher. Experience will teach you a lot. I guarantee you. I was talking to this lady the other day. She's talking about she ain't had sex in 2 years. That's not normal. Something mentally wrong is wrong with this woman. Something mentally is wrong. And believe it or not, she one of those type of females that like to burn this sage and do all this kind of crazy shit, man. It's crazy. Every time I talk to her, I always call and talking about, well, I'm gonna manifest this and I'm gonna manifest this, but you gotta get your ass up and you gotta do something. If you don't do nothing, it's not gonna happen. I guarantee you. And we can go along with this. People could try to say this all day long, and I promise you, it don't happen. So fellas, I'm gonna tell you, if you out here in Atlanta with me, stop stressing over one chick. It's too many options. And now it's starting to be an influx of a different variety of women. I don't know if any of you out here, if you notice it, different variety, not just black girl, not just white girl, Indian, Hispanic. Some of these Indian girls are completely stunning. Latina, you got Oriental women, and even the Asian women. Some of them are starting to look stunning. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you, So, sisters, I just wanted to let y'all know, man, y'all are not winning like you think you are. I know that's probably upsetting for quite a few of y'all to hear that coming from me, but you need to hear from somebody that's out here, because y'all are not winning, not like you think you are. And it's just getting time, man, to start making some changes and start reevaluating what you actually prioritize and start looking at the whole picture and not just one picture, and I think that's the problem out here tonight, with a lot of people, a lot of women. And I got guys, man, they won't even talk to black women. They just completely go past them. They don't want to deal with the rude, the masculine, disrespectful attitude. I mean, they just don't even bother. And I think it's getting to the point where it should become noticeable. It should become worrisome women. The older women should be trying to tell the younger women, hey, look, man, what are y'all doing? This is time to get right. I find it impossible for a lot of women out here to like to scream and holler Black Lives Matter, but you don't even repopulate or cultivate your own culture. But you go off into your own direction. Every other race of women, they ain't studying this shit. You know, I I got an Indian friend, an Indian guy. He won't even allow his wife to come here because he don't want her to be exposed to the women here. And that says a lot. But hey man, that's Murphy Law. Till next time, peace.